The Stay-at-Home Order is a perverted, degenerate stoner podcast for nerds. Content warnings can be found in the episode descriptions.
I was surprised that everybody was on so quick and like Johnny on the spot. I feel like I was late.
I had just gotten on.
Usually
Johnny
I'm sitting
come
here by
lately.
myself waiting for people to show up for 40 minutes. It's too dark in here. These glasses on, can't see anything.
I feel like you're being kind of passive aggressive on our attendance record.
No,
Right now.
not at all. Not especially not you, man. You're usually Johnny on the spot.
Okay, well, I'm in the clear now. How about everyone else?
I don't know how to work any of my stuff.
Technology.
Yep. Kyle's teching for more than one, so he's got a free pass.
Is Kyle pregnant?
Probably.
Yeah, technically more than one.
Mr. Mominate over there.
We got some new servos in the oven.
All right, your pipe looks like a sex toy blade.
This one?
It
This one right
definitely
here?
does.
Sure does.
Is it not?
Not in this house.
Ripped for his... yours?
For
There?
everybody's pleasure.
Yeah, it's plural.
It is. I enjoy smoking out of this pipe thoroughly. I find it extremely pleasurable.
Oh, Todd, you didn't have the fortune to see the the kind of second-rate animated intro that I put together.
Roll it out.
Show you
That ludicrous song.
That it's starting Ludicrous.
Ludicrous.
Oh, hello, Ludicrous.
Japanese voiceover.
That's fucking sweet, dude.
That is sweet.
Thank you, Misty.
Little montage.
I love it.
That's rad.
There's just like one clip of Blade. Looks like he's like on a bunch of coke, just stretching his jaw. Just
I just like Cartoon Kyle. He's my favorite.
No bites.
with the one like just the,
Uh-huh. Just
Oh, that's so great.
real dainty arm. It's nice.
look at small.
Are we doing
wrist,
a
man.
real? Are we doing a real podcast tonight?
What? When did we start doing that?
Mm.
Yeah,
Not
what's
gonna
your
get ahead of
definition of
ourselves.
real?
Yeah, come on.
Somewhere between 2 years ago and absolutely never.
Isn't it the guy in the blacklight room who's asking if things are real again?
Oh no!
He's a llama.
Starting to set
I've been
in.
eating psychoactive bugs all day. My name's Kyle. I'm here to talk
man.
to you
Saw
about
that thing eating
dungeons
that
in
Millipede just getting high as a kite.
BDSM. Yeah, well,
Can you turn yourself up, please?
how about now? How about now? How about now?
Oh,
That's
Whoa,
too
sounds
loud.
Too
terrible.
much.
How about now?
I thought you were
Yeah,
fine
that's
in
fine.
the beginning.
Yeah, I guess it's fine. Mostly I can just hear myself.
Maybe you should control your volume on your end.
I don't know what she did.
You guys remember even what we were doing last time? There was a fight.
Yeah.
There was a rap battle.
A rap battle? I missed that. All I know is I'm naked in the river right now.
Oh no, there was an insane rap battle, and I remember specifically that Garth won the first round and was going to the second bracket of the rap battle.
Fool was spitting rhymes like a girl who don't swallow.
Wiki.
I remember 0 rap battles, but hey, all right.
All right, well,
I'll just rip
never
off
mind then.
Hakuna
some
Matata.
freestyles. That's fine.
Some
But
freestyle.
but for real, do you guys remember what we were doing last time?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
I
at a
remember.
river.
We fought the glue cube, and then we burned it down with an
Burned down
orphanage.
the orphanage.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then Garth took all of his clothes off and is molesting stones in the river.
I'm getting the slime off my body.
And then
Whatever
I
you wanna
went
call
for a
it.
fly.
Mhm.
There's like a bunch of goblins like riding in on
Big
beasts and
creatures
what have you.
from the south,
Mhm.
specifically.
They're
Look
coming
at
in
us
from the
taking
south.
notes.
Wow. Impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, and we played, and it's been like 3 weeks since we played too.
Literally, my notes
pretty
from
good.
our last one is 2 sentences.
Yeah. 3.
I don't know. I think I drew some pictures.
There's just like a rough sketch of like.
There's some doodles.
I'm adding
Some
now. Burn
malware.
down the orphanage.
You did burn down an orphanage. Hey, but you know, it's only a couple sessions in.
empty.
You guys are doing pretty good.
That's
I
I
mean,
mean,
you
it was
you,
not
you
full
didn't go to
of
the
living
basement.
children. At
Right?
least that
Session
we
1?
noticed.
Session 2.
What was the child's name?
Marcus.
Marcus. He likes
That's
to
what
play
it was.
Monopoly.
Yeah, I ran into Oliver, who wanted to play games, and he sounded very familiar in Baldur's Gate.
In Baldur's Gate.
Oh, that's weird.
There's no
Oh,
copyright.
that's weird.
That's weird. I do everything that I do is completely original and never stole a single idea. Remember that time that we
No.
played Predator?
Hutchinson's. Little pervert.
So guys, go ahead and talk amongst yourselves for a second while I
Oh, you catch your breath.
lost my soda pop.
Hey, did we take a rest at all?
No.
Or...
Well, we
No, I
didn't.
don't think so.
No, we sure did not.
I feel like I'm resting in the river. I don't know. I'm gonna need some health.
Well,
How would you rest yourself in the river? What are you
Have
doing?
you never been in a river? It's peaceful. It's resting. I'm letting the current take over. It's nice.
You're
It's a
talking
matter
to
of
the wrong
time.
person. He hates
I-
the outdoors.
I'm also naked.
that's terrifying.
It's freeing. All the
It's like it
slime
would
is
just
off
be
me now.
cold, and you would have a hard time relaxing in the cold river.
But I'm a evil serial killer, dude. I have no feelings like that.
Well, I just took off right away, so I'm actually far enough
You're just-
away that I can't really make out a whole lot of penises or whatnot. So I'm up in the air. It's
Oh,
fine.
your baby bird eyes are eyeing down this worm.
I mean, they're sharp. They are very sharp. I appreciate you recognizing that, but somehow I keep overlooking that penis. It's just like a little blurred spot.
I think I have like twine in my bag, so I can like see if Frankie wants to play Cat's Cradle, so we have something to look at. That's
Oh,
Definitely not-
absolutely. I
not
would love
penis.
to play that.
Yeah, it's not penis. Yeah,
And I would love not to see anyone's penis.
Please don't use the word twine and my penis in the same sentence ever again.
I'll definitely make sure to do that now.
With a penis like a strand of twine being bathed in this river.
Garth and his thready penis.
Oh God,
Healing in the
it's
river.
the worst thing I've heard all day.
We can't talk amongst ourselves. This is what happens.
You started it.
And what a weird thready penis that is. That's weird. Oh, that's weird. There's some goblins over there too.
I had an embroidery accident as a youngster.
Home
Now,
sweet home.
Trout, you want to do I want to go ahead and get on the fresh step here with a nice perception check on whether or not you're getting any other details other than this crowd of goblin riders heading in your general direction.
Well, I rolled a 17, but that's going to be a 23. 22. Excuse me, 22.
You don't know much about marauders and desert dwellers, folks out here that might like to cause you harm, but these goblins appear to be a bit civilized. They're on these creatures riding along, and they have cargo in tow, where it actually looks like belongings that a regular, non-monstrous person might have.
Well, at first I thought that for sure that this was a menacing bunch, but well, maybe they ain't so bad after all. I'm gonna go ahead and just fly around and head on back town to my party and just let them know. You know, let them know that we got maybe some incoming trade. I don't know, perhaps just some good company. Who knows? Fly on down. I'll say that to them.
You report back to your friends, relay that information. Garth, still good to go, I guess. The threaded beast can get put back.
All right. So I guess I'll get out of the water once Trout approaches and is talking with us and start putting my clothes on.
Hey man, you cover that thready penis up real quick, would you?
Oh, it's covered. It's covered now. Sorry, that's
I
the string
appreciate
from
it.
my pants.
Oh yeah, it looked like a little earthworm crawled up in your.
Got
You know
lace
what,
up
there.
pants. It is. Yep. This.
I'd be probably a sick and twisted doctor too, but go on now. All right. So, like I said, you guys, there's probably, I don't know. I mean, I would say a handful of creatures coming. At first, I thought they was bad goblins, but they look like they might have, some traveling stuffs with them. Maybe not so bad after all. Look somewhat civilized. They're coming on this way.
Do you think they're like refugees?
Well, I can't really say. I didn't. I probably could have taken a better look, but I didn't. I came right back here, basically, after I assessed it and didn't feel like it was a threat at all. And then I came right on back, you know. and I can fly back up there real quick if you'd like me to. I mean, it really doesn't. I don't think it's too much, really.
How many of them were there?
Kyle, what did my 22 get me for a count? Did that give me a count?
Yeah, you got a solid 4 gerblins riding on 3 of these bigger creatures. One of them with the cargo towing behind it.
It's got a trailer.
Baby bird, how good is how good is your shot?
Oh well, I mean, you see.
Can I get a niner?
I mean, I could shoot the earthworm off of a doctor. That's for sure.
I am going to propose that Baby Bird and I go hide in the bushes while the ladies approach the traveling band of goblins, so we can be ready to ambush if need be and kind of see what's going on. I mean, they're out here in this wild that no one else really is surviving, so we might learn something, or they could just be ruthless.
But if it's
That's
2
not a
of
terrible
us
idea.
instead of the 4, it's possible also that they may think that they outnumber us and so might attack, whereas they might not if it's just all of us.
I've never
So we
been one
can
much for hiding. If I'm
approach
being honest.
them
I think that's
peaceably.
the point of the ambush, though, right?
Well, I don't really want to drag them into a fight on purpose. I wouldn't want to bait them into fighting. But if we
Alright.
approach them peaceably and ask them what's up, and if they decide to attack, then we're all ready anyway.
I'm good with that.
I mean, I do got these guns, so we've got the upper hand already.
Absolutely.
Just
I'm gonna
holding
go ahead
them.
and I would also like to say really quick that I'm going to reload my pistols because they're just empty right now.
It's right a good idea. Right, good idea.
Smart.
Take my time out of combat, filler.
Now that's like a 1 shot per fill up.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
So you got 2 of those guys. Bang, bang. Reload. Just do like a duck real quick and do like snapping wrist movement.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of whips him up like that, and then tucks him back into his belt.
Are we going to flag them down, or are we going to see if they stop? Maybe just let them pass. Follow them.
I mean, it seems like they're going to say us for sure if they keep on their path. They were headed right toward us. They may have already
I
seen
think
me.
we
I am a
should
giant
ask
red
them.
bird man flying around up in the air. Who,
Yeah, let's see if they saw you guys. That's a good point. I know if they did or not. I'm not going to
yeah,
tell
well,
you
of course
guys.
you do. Yeah, so well, I mean, since you guys are all just kind of hanging out, I'm just gonna fucking lay down right here next to this tree, kind of tip my hat down over my eyes for a minute. You guys can keep an eye out, and I'm gonna get just a couple minutes to shut eye real quick.
Yeah, I'm not.
Unless anybody else needs to take a rest, because I actually don't gain anything from taking a rest. I'm just thinking it's kind of cool for a cowboy to be laid up against a tree. Otherwise, I can stay awake if y'all like me to stay awake.
I don't know that sleeping's an option right now, baby bird.
Well, if we just start walking towards them, then we'll meet them on the road as they're coming, and we can ask what the news is from the south, I
I
guess.
suppose we got to keep moving too. don't
Yeah.
we? All right. Well, I guess I'll just pick up this piece of grass and chew on that instead. That's pretty cool.
You look very cool.
So we're moving up the road towards the goblins then. And
But you said piece of grass, right? You're not a piece of glass.
Yeah, a piece of grass. Yeah, absolutely.
Not a piece of ass. Oh, Misty, I'm
I mean,
sorry.
We're just gonna go with grass for now.
Sorry about that,
probably.
Doc.
Almost snatched that earthworm again. My bad.
I'm gonna see if I can hang out in the back of the group if we're gonna walk towards these guys, and maybe even slip off the side. Try to stay out of view of the goblins, but keep everybody in my view if possible.
Okay, so you're going for a stealth roll here. We're gonna
Yeah, I'm
go
just
for a
gonna
little
lurk in
bit
the
of
shadows.
just gonna lurk in the shadows. Go ahead and rowl at that die.
Go rowl
Oh
it.
yeah, you are around this
Rowl
one.
it.
14.
Okay, you are pretty well hidden for what you can find for coverage, roughage, bush. Hide behind a tree the best you can in the shadows. So you're confident that if you stay down, you won't be seen very easily. They're gonna really have to be looking for you.
Perfect.
So everybody's just kind of walking towards this group then. Are you just all then, other than Garth, staying on the road or the main path, heading towards these creatures?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the goal was to head south ultimately, right?
I'd like to stay off to the side of the road and kind of scan to see if there's any other danger coming up while we're focused on these goblins, but not away from the party, just kind of to the outside edge.
Okay, roll a perception check to see if you're just kind of keeping your head on a swivel, making sure you're aware of your surroundings.
That is this one. I can't click it and roll it. Yep, 12.
You can hear a faint buzz, you know, like an insect kind of buzzing, low hum in the distance. It's quiet. There's no other disturbances in the woods. And as you are approaching, you can hear these animals that are freaking out. You can
That's
hear these
pretty
animals.
weird noise.
Yeah, these animals sound like
Sounds like
a strange
bunch of
electrical occurrence.
weird little ants crawling around inside my ears.
Not again, not again.
Get them out!
Shouldn't have fallen asleep at that picnic.
God damn it! It's got scorpions in my ears.
There's a snake in my butt.
I hate it when that happens.
Baby bird.
As they approach, you see for a moment hesitation in their steps as the group of you on the main road is very visible to them. They pause and you see the group kind of look at each other. And why don't you all roll a perception check?
I got a 15.
13.
22.
Damn, Frankie Fox. That should be your character's name.
Right.
Frankie, you see there's 3 of these goblins, along with 3 of these other large wargs they're riding on. They're wolf-like creatures that resemble a goblin themselves with a long snout.
I'm going to relay that to everybody else. There were 4, right?
When you
3.
first heard from what Cockwing said,
Yeah.
4 riding 3 creatures in a cart.
strange.
And now
Well,
how many
what
are
you think?
there?
I mean,
There's 3 now.
y'all think we should just flag them down, say hi?
I just am gonna
we're in a
wave.
pack, you know? Yeah, let's just say, hey,
Do a
how you
salute.
doing?
Yeah.
Ahoy! Yes,
I'm gonna
hello!
wave I'm just gonna wave a big fucking arm. Hey, howdy! Take my hat off.
Like you're right. You're just standing there. Just kicking up a dust storm. Look at look at me.
We're on an adventure.
You're just here. Oh yeah, we're still pretty far away. Hold on.
You're just shouting at them from half a mile down the road.
They're moseying towards you. You see that there's these 3 goblins with their ride as they approach. And goes, hello, yes, travelers. I see we are not the only ones brave enough to traverse these deserted wastelands. My name is Mr. Sherbert. I'd like to introduce you to my compatriots here, Mr. Sorbet and Creamy Peter.
Oh, no.
We are looking for new spoils in a new land, somewhere out beyond the wastes, beyond the toils and troubles that are waiting for you. Perhaps you'd like to buy some of our wares. Something to help you in your travels?
Well, I tell you what, Sherb. Can I call you Sherb? I'm gonna call you Sherb. I tell you what, Sherb, I'm a lot more interested in knowing right away about whatever kind of troubles you think we might be running into out here, you know? I mean, what kind of, you seem to be well traveled and, well, pretty well safe, if I'm being honest. What's your secret?
Staying close with your friends. Unfortunately, we were quite a large group before now.
Well,
Where are
I
you
tell
coming
you,
from?
Goblin
Sorry.
Town, about 6 miles past Puerto Rico Islands, something. I am not really comfortable talking to any females, if I don't mind talking to this giant anthropomorphic bird creature.
I'm just gonna go sit on the side of the road and sharpen arrows or something.
He
Can I,
smells
like-
himself, and he's just like, this goblin is just right from the road, and he's getting real weird about fresh people. He's just like, hey,
Well, I mean, we're just traveling, you know, or we're just on our way out on a little mission of our own, if you would. And, you know, I mean, I guess if you got wares for sale, I suppose I'd be interested in taking a look. I don't know about any money. If I'm being honest, I don't think I really actually have any money on me. But
oh, well, we'll take you to the cabinet of wares, and you can see if there's anything you might want to trade for.
I'm gonna just.
I'll just stay over here. My money doesn't talk to men.
I'm gonna rest my hands on my guns, not menacingly, just kind of like I'm relaxing, but my hands are on weapons of destruction, and and say I'm not really keen on going anywheres else but right here, if I'm being honest. So
Well,
you bring the cabinet to me. How about that? Bring it on over here, and that'll be just fine.
well, the goblin
I
looks
reckon
down.
the cabinet's over there on that trailer there, right?
Oh, yes, it's actually, yes, right on the back. And he looks
Uh-huh.
down in his hands, and he's got, like, a dagger in one hand, and he closes and makes a fist with his other, and he's just like, just get in, just go back there. Just take a look, please.
Well,
Can-
I mean, he's kind of insisting.
Can I take a from my hidden position, kind of like sneak around and see if make sure everything's looking good, or coast is clear here?
Okay, go ahead and use that to your advantage with a investigation check, perhaps.
14.
14.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
You don't see anything hiding where you're hiding. It looks to be the action is out on the road with this group of folks and the three goblins and their rides.
I'm gonna stay concealed then, as long as the coast looks clear.
Just back into the shadows. Yeah,
Well, I'm gonna go check her out and back around this
Come on.
trailer, you guys. He seems like he's got some pretty good deals over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay where I am.
I'm gonna make an exaggerated cowboy walk with my hands on my guns.
Like you just got off a horse, just
Yeah, absolutely.
just
Absolutely.
limping.
Yeah.
Can I walk down the road
Yeah.
to like wherever they are, but not by them, just where I have a good view of what's happening?
yeah, you're just eyeballing them, just keeping like a straight line of sight.
Can I do like a perception check on this goblin directly at this point and see if I can
Please.
like learn his intent? That's gonna be 15.
He looks like a dirty traveling goblin. He had a bit of decorum, but he also seems like he is down on his luck, and he's clenching a knife and like clutching his fist, like making like a vengeful.
All right, I'm following him around to the backside of this trailer, correct?
Yeah.
Just he and I, just the two of us, right?
Just the two of you guys just going behind this trailer, just going
That's
to like
perfect.
talk.
That's
Have a
absolutely
conversation.
great. I'm going to go ahead while I'm following him and his back is to me and draw my pistol, and I'm going to put it right like an inch away from the base of his skull, so that the moment he turns around, if he does decide to turn around, he's looking right down the barrel of my pistol, which I freshly loaded just a second ago. That'll be
Okay.
fine.
That's fine. That'll be great.
I'm starting to realize that maybe I misjudged these friendly traveling goblins, which if I'm perfectly honest with you, I've not met many goblins in my time. But yeah, I feel like a pistol to the skull is just a good move at this point.
Okay, so you're ready. You do want to say like if and when give like a I'm ready to pull the trigger if he like turns around. Period. Or are you just gonna wait and let him?
I mean, I think at this point, if I notice if he turns around and his intent is anything less than absolutely like commercial, I'm going to shoot him in the skull.
Are the
Okay.
other goblins on the wargs still?
Yes.
Okay.
And there's
Then I'm
two.
just gonna
Yeah.
keep an
there's
eye on
two
that
other goblins
situation.
on top of
Yeah,
this.
maybe if you would allow me, I might even try to wiggle my eyebrows to my compatriots as I'm wandering back, so they notice I'm drawing my pistol on this son of a bitch here.
Can I
Maybe
just shout?
Selves
Can I
would
just
be
shout
ready.
at Trout that remember that 4 became 3?
Well, I feel like shouting would probably just
Just-
wreck the surprise altogether.
No, I mean,
What surprise?
Never mind.
Like this one, stupid motherfucker.
has nothing to do with that.
4's
Well,
about to be permanently 3.
I think that I would already know that, honestly. I would probably be on edge with my perception check against him, but I mean, I recognize there were 4 originally,
Mhm.
and now probably there, I I would have known that. So I suppose I'm already on edge. Part of the reason that my pistol's pressed against the back of this gentleman's head. Or about to be.
Okay. All right. He leads you to the back of this cart, and he reaches up. He's like, I really appreciate some other compatriots of mine now. You must be starving. Let's get in here and make this trade. Unlocks the back, and you, with that 22 still, Trout, feel something be trying to loop itself around your foot. And as that feeling starts to tighten, the goblin turns around, looks at you. With the doors open, you can see another bird creature pushed in the back of this cart, unconscious. And he says, why don't you just wing it from here? And he lifts up his dagger. But you've already got your gun ready to go. So let's go ahead and just roll off to see who can get a shot before.
Would I be rolling initiative with advantage then? Is that what my situation is here, or what's the...
With that, because you were ready to like shoot that off. So I think like with him like spinning around, you've given yourself like the one that you're just gonna do at the same time as his movement, and then we would go into initiative from there. So yeah, why don't y'all roll for initiative as well?
5.
Hold it to yourself, sir. Thank you very much.
Mine is 14.
We're not following direction.
I don't even have. I'm just like Bart. All right, okay, that was 14, or I was listening, even though I wasn't. All right, Frankie.
17.
And we're coming back around to Mr. Cockwing himself. What's your...
I got me one of them 22s.
For initiative?
Yes, sir.
Sure you don't want to use that for your attack roll?
Well, I mean, I'll roll again, see what we got here. Well, I got the same fucking thing, so it don't matter.
All right, would you roll the damage, please?
You bet I will. I'm only firing one of my pistols right now, and that's going to be 7 damage to the face.
Let's see if this works here.
It's face damage. That's impressive.
Well, I hope so. I hope it
face damage straight to the face.
I feel like there should be an advantage there. He's only an inch away from the dude's face, too. Like, you can't miss.
Well, I didn't. I definitely hit him right in
The
it.
tongue is like hanging there with like only a couple teeth left over, but the rest of the head is completely gone. Plumps down. Trout, you can see now straight in front of you, this unconscious bird creature, seems humanoid, slumped in the back of this caravan. The other goblins now murderous intent in their eyes. Everybody's already got the whole jump on this situation. It was almost obvious from the start. Never trust a goblin, even if it does drink your pee.
Well,
trust
now
those ones.
I absolutely know. But I
So
thought-
you've gone ahead and fired that one off, and it looks like you're also top of the order. So
Well, do I have a clear line of sight to any of those other motherfuckers up there?
they're not too far from in front of you, maybe 10 feet or so, both like diagonally from you.
Well, I'm going to make a mental note about the Birdman in the back there. And I'm also going to give myself a little bit of a chuckle about old Sherb on the ground. That was pretty cool the way his head exploded. And I'm going to go ahead and reload that pistol. And I'm going to move off the road and up onto the shoulder. Is there maybe like a high spot where I could get a decent vantage point, somewhere maybe about 25, 30 feet off, clear line of sight onto the rest of them sons of bitches?
You're trying to like back up.
I'm just trying to get myself into optimal gun range.
I mean, you could, yeah, you could back up. You
Or
can, you can
fly.
strafe, or you could fly death from above. What do you want to do, brother?
Oh, if you're going to let me fly, I'll absolutely fly to a point about 40 feet up in the air, and then with my now both reloaded guns, just kind of hang out and wait for my next turn. I'm going to fly up here, you guys. I'll shoot them. I'm not running away, I promise. I'm going to kill them like I did the other guy.
As you just fly up in the air. All right.
Yeah.
Next in the order from there is Frankie, seeing all of this action, and the Birdman flying up in the air once again.
How close are the goblins to each other?
to each other, 15 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Spike Growth centered on where they are. It's a
Okay.
20-foot radius. And anytime they move, they take 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet.
Yikes. But what do they have to save against? What's your DC?
15.
I rolled a 5. So these goblins riding on the back of these wargs, you can hear they're just like moving their feet around with the spikes and digging up into them. The goblins themselves not taking any damage, but these guys are not very happy about the situation. Are you planning on moving or just staying where you are from in front of these critters?
How far away from them am I?
You're about 10 feet in the other direction.
I'll stay where I am.
All right. After that, we've got Desdemona.
Do I have a... Can I sneak around the back of the trailer and shoot one of them with my bow?
Try to sneak around back, like behind where the whole incident was, like popped off. You just want to see like where that dead body is in that area. Is that what you're thinking?
Where I'm obscured from the goblins and can do a sneak attack.
Okay, so you're trying to hide enough. Go ahead and roll for stealth firstly to see if you can't hide.
That says 20.
They're looking up, seeing that Trout has flown off, and not even realizing because the spike growth isn't directly affecting them. The goblins are looking up into the sky after the Birdman, and you can hear of some rope going up in the air as Trout flies away from the back there. So, yes, you're able to go ahead and roll for your attack with that sneak attack damage.
Alright, that is just my bow one, right?
And this is at a goblin.
And that's, 16 to hit?
To hit? Okay. And because it's just a lowly little goblin, it is a hit. So go ahead and roll that sneak attack. Shockingly ridiculous amount of damage.
7?
He's looking up and he's just like, "What are you doing?" Arrow comes out in the back of, right through the front. He collapses
It just
off
falls
the
over
warg.
into the thorns.
Yeah, and just the other one's still looking up into the air, just like, he's flying pretty good.
Really cool! That was another cool kill!
But next up is the goblins, and the one looks around and he's like, "Oh, shit!" And, yeah! And you see his warriors start trailing off, and Trout, you feel a little tug on your ankle where that little bit of texture was kind of wrapping around before that little goblin. You feel it tighten even more, and as the invisibility breaks on this rope wrapped around your ankle, you can see it trickle down, tied to the back end of one of these wargs as it jets out and tries to disappear into the woods. So why don't you go ahead and make a strength check real quick to see about staying up in the air.
Oh, God damn it! This motherfucker's pulling on me.
You see the fourth goblin appear out of invisibility, riding on the back with this other goblin. Now playing,
I rolled a 7.
He's a baby bird, guys.
you start to come. You're just getting tugged with this creature. You start plummeting towards the ground. We're going to give you the opportunity before your next turn to gain composure and make sure you don't go splat. But in the meantime, it is Garth's hidden amongst the trees still. It is your turn.
Are 2 of the goblins dead or just injured?
Oh, 2 are dead.
Okay, they're dead. So we have 2 left. I'm going to stay hidden. Now I'm not going to say shit.
You are such a dick.
Told you guys we should have ambushed them.
Well, if that's how it's going to go, Blade, why don't you go ahead and make one more of those checks to see if you're still up in the air. Otherwise, we're going to hit the ground pretty hard.
Rolled a 10.
With the thud of hitting this gravelly dirt,
Ooh.
there's a plume of smoke and rock as your beak clacks against remnants of what used to be in this area. Now I gotta figure out fall damage. You went up
Son of a bitch.
40 feet in the air.
Oh my God! I fell all the way? That's so much. That's like a lot, man.
I mean, you didn't quite fall. You were pulled down.
That's true. It should be
I
doubled.
fought back a little bit. That second one was a 10.
All right, hold on. 1, 2. Hold
How
on.
much damage did the fucking warg take running out of the thorns?
Good point. Good point.
Yep.
Jesus Christ! I mean, I killed a
5.
couple of goblins already. I mean, actually just one. I killed one goblin. I'm not going to take credit for other murders.
A bunch of goblins.
5, 8, 11, 17 points of damage.
Oh my God! I'm just gonna lay down, you guys, for a minute. I'm gonna lay right here.
But their movement's also been halved, so they did only get 15 feet away.
Whoa. 15 feet. They pulled him down 40?
From 40. They tugged on him. He was not able to maintain his flight. He fell from the distance.
I see. Okay. I'm like, physics, but now I get it.
I'm not a kite.
Yeah, well. Almost.
Whee! That'd be pretty great.
Yeah, you're telling me. That's a lot of stress on my arm. If I'm
Your
being
hollow
honest.
bones.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Fortunately,
They're not
most times they
really
just
hollow.
bend. They don't break.
Yeah, that's right. Ow, by the way, fuck, that hurt. God damn it, Jesus. Can I do anything else, or am I just fucking laid up here? My turn's done.
You are prone, and you're kind of in between movements. You could try to get up, and you're
I
also
wouldn't mind just a simple swipe of the
no.
talons on that rope that I suddenly notice is around my ankle, so we can avoid further mishaps.
That would make sense. All right, have at it. It's going to be a real easy attack roll. You just got to beat a
Alright, I'm
5.
gonna me, Jesus Christ, where the fuck was that roll earlier? God damn it. That's gonna be a 21 to hit the rope.
You're shredded free. Landed on top of this spike growth yourself as this warg is traipsing away, making it only 15 feet out. But we're gonna
Yeah,
go
I'm just
ahead.
gonna lay here and try not to move too much now that I'm in the spikes.
Ah, damn. Frankie is up with the spike growth still going. Is that a concentration?
It is, and I'm going to drop that.
Oh God, Jesus Christ, thank you so much. I'm already hurting pretty bad, but every
then-
little bit helps now.
I am going to...
You guys hearing this, or is it just me getting pumped to my own stink mix?
Oh, I'm
can hear
hearing it. I'm hearing it.
Okay. I don't want to be
excellent.
like, yeah, the drums, and there's like, no, he's got to go somewhere for that.
Okay.
Rim job or bust.
I am going to cast Moonbeam
Oh, I was supposed
on the
to say
warg and the
and.
other 2 goblins.
Okay. Oh, very nice. Is that a dexterity saving throw on my part?
It is a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no dodging it. It just comes right down on your person.
What am I supposed to beat on here?
You have to beat 15.
Well, that one did not, and that one did not. So both the warg, the 2 goblins, take a full damage on that moonbeam as the
So they're gonna take-
blinding light. I think they're blinded as well. Is that?
Engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain. Doesn't say anything else about being blinded.
Just turn them to dust.
They take 18 damage each.
They
You just see their skeletons for a second, and then
Dust.
Yeah, it's like a Dragon Ball Z, like where they're like, oh, and like you see they're stretched way longer than they
Yes.
actually are, and it's like
Awesome.
almost evaporated.
Way to go, Frankie.
Yeah, how much damage was that again?
18.
The warg remains crispy but still alive.
Son of a bitch. And then I get a bonus action.
What?
All right.
So I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Trout.
Oh, thank you so much. That feels really nice, actually. That's the first nice thing somebody said to me all day
Hey,
today.
it's like when somebody's like, "Hey, chill out." And you're like, "You're right. My anxiety's gone."
You're right, man. Thank you for reminding
That
me.
You
always
get back
works.
7 hit points.
Just got the wind knocked out of you
Not
now.
bad, man. I appreciate it.
Calm down. You'll feel better.
You know what? Thank you. I hadn't thought about that. You know what? I will calm down. I'm just gonna go ahead and calm myself right down 7 points.
Do you ever just think
Ain't
about
bad.
just stop being depressed?
You know what? That's a great idea. Golly, I won't let my anxiety get the better of me neither anymore.
I'm a free man.
Woo! So easy.
Desdemona, there is a single creature left here.
Can I just Do I have a line to shoot it with my bow?
You can see it from where you are at. Yeah.
Okay.
It's all pretty open. There's not like any, you don't have to. I'm thinking of like a paintball arena where you're like ducking behind stuff and trying to get angles. It's like if you need to hide, just try to find somewhere where you can like duck or like get behind with the roll. And then if it's going to be, out in the open where we can easily, you're not trying to compete with like tree coverage or anything unless they're like really trying to shield up or something. So
Cool.
most likely, yeah, you just pull the trigger and it's all on the dice.
Okay. So that is 16 to hit.
That's a hit. Another arrow.
And the damage is 6.
Just real quick because it's sad. He's got 2 hit points left.
After I hit him, he has 2 left.
Yeah.
Ugh.
The arrow just buries itself in his thigh, and at first you think it's nothing, but then you realize you just got him right in the femoral artery. It's
Just spine shocked him real quick.
In the spikes, right?
Yeah, he's trying to get out of these.
spikes are
still.
gone, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. The spikes are gone.
Spikes are gone.
So then
how
it's
far is
next
that
move.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right now it's probably like 15. I think it made its way 15 feet away. So you're another 5 feet, 20 feet from you.
Okay. I just wondered. I'm good. I'm gonna call it.
Okay. The creature turns around and looks at all of you and then sprints out into the deserted wastelands, disappearing into the shadows. You're left alone.
Disappears. I can't pop a shot off.
It's gone, man.
Got
It-
these guns.
that
They're
creature's
loaded,
gone.
man.
One of them. Wait, did you load them again?
Did I reload the one? I think I did.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
No,
He has one left, I think.
He shot that one off.
Did he?
He did say he reloaded at some point.
That was
Before
when
he
he
shot
he
it.
loaded
after
when
he
he
shot the
said
guy.
it. I
It was
only
after
shot
he
once.
But he only shot
I only
once.
shot one time.
Yeah.
So
After he shot
I'm
Sherbert, he
loaded
said
up,
he
baby.
reloaded.
Yeah, that's right. I took one look at Sherb and gave a little chuckle and loaded myself back up
And then flew up and got caught.
before I flew up and then got caught up like a dumbass kite.
It's a type of bird.
You live and learn.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You live and learn.
Can we go check on that bird guy now?
Yeah.
we can go do that.
Oh, I'd forgotten all about him. I said I was going to remember about him, and then I took a fucking tumble.
Hit your head pretty hard.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you folks. It knocked the wind out of me.
Your beak folded.
This is his second bout of amnesia.
Yeah, I done did that weird thing where you can't catch your breath. You know what I mean? We're like, but with also bird noises in there.
A couple of clucks, maybe a honk.
Yeah, I'd appreciate it if you don't make a big deal about the bird noises. I can't do nothing about it. It just happens when I get excited. All right, let's go check on that other bird man, I guess. See if there's anything else cool in this here trailer.
Go around back and you can see that this bird person is laying in a heap in the back of this trailer, beaten up pretty badly. He's unconscious. If anything, it needs a bit of medical attention.
I will cast Healing Word on him.
Why don't we get
I'm
that
gonna go ahead and
asshole
draw
out of the
down
trees to come over here and do some doctor shit?
It's
Is the
fast.
coast
I'm
clear?
going to draw down on him.
8
I'm going to draw
health.
down on the bird just in
Okay,
case.
you can see that there's some vitality brought back to the creature. It's got crusted blood sprayed across its feathers. It's dark brown, black, and speckled. This creature has a very unique white bill, and the feathers along its back are almost water repellent, like that of a duck.
Yeah, he don't look like any bird person I've ever met. But,
Is he conscious now?
No, still unconscious, but has some vitality.
Can we, dump a little bit of water on him? See if that...
Let's see if
Hey,
the-
fella, wake up. Just start slapping him in the face. Lightly slapping him in the face.
Is he's in the back of the trailer still? Can I approach him and actually medically evaluate him, see what's going on?
Yeah, go ahead and do a medical evaluation.
Can I trip him on his way to the trailer?
Yeah, absolutely. Before you do your evaluation, do a dex check. Does Demona do a sleight of hand check?
Where's my 22?
Dexterity is 2. 13.
You fall and the bone, your nose hits the table and it goes up into your brain. You die instantly. Yeah, you stumble for a second. It's like, ha,
It takes psychic damage.
Very funny. Yeah, just okay, fuck me, I guess. Go ahead and you're looking this critter over, and it seems to be beaten and very. What doctor are you? You're a human doctor.
My race is human, but I'm just a doctor that I've lived in this world long enough. I can check things out.
Okay. Yeah, just a medical. Okay, so do a medicine check then on this creature.
22.
Wait, that's damn. You know what? I didn't think much of him, but boy, when he gets to work,
So
you never
impressed.
seen nobody doctor like him.
You assess that this is some kind of kenku, one that you are not familiar with, but it appears to have similar build as the wings of this creature are its actual hands. It doesn't have any ability to fly, it appears. There are very noticeable wounds on this creature from being beaten, now healed, but this seems to have been captured by these goblins at some point, thrown into this cabin, and probably taken as food.
I can't see if there's anything unique or special about this bird. Just its
Not by its appearance,
its race and okay.
but
And he's still unconscious.
you have been able to start to wake him with that 22. And you hear like a "Here. Ah," and then just
Is he? So he's awake now. Is what I'm hearing here.
yeah, he's
Okay.
awake, conscious, and he's looking at you, and looking around. He's like, "Hey!"
I'm gonna ask him if he knows where he's at and what hurts.
He shrugs.
I'm gonna tell him I'm a doctor.
He
Yeah,
shrugs
okay.
and then goes,
Well, hold on now. What kind of language is he speaking? Because I can speak Aarakocra and Orin as well as Common. Does that count for anything?
You hear him speak in Orin, and he's like, and to you it's like, I don't know how I got here. I don't. And then he freezes up, eyes going wide, and saucers as he stares past you, and you hear a voice coming from its mouth as it opens, almost like a megaphone, and it's like, "Please, save us. We are trapped. They are trying to kill us all. We are not the cause. We can help you. Please." And then the bird closes his eyes and winks again. As,
What's your name, partner? I ask him in the bird talk.
and he goes,
Hey, you guys, this guy's name is... And, he's, well, he seems pretty confused, if I'm being honest, you guys. He don't seem to know anything about how we got here or nothing. And he might maybe just need to get his wits about him still for a minute. But I don't know if y'all caught that weird shit that came out of his mouth there when it was opened up, just like a megaphone, like somebody was playing a recording. Was that
what was
common?
that?
Did they hear that or no? Was the recording thing in common? Or?
yeah, everybody heard that. It was in common and not in a voice that seemed as standard.
Well, you guys caught it then. I guess the only part I contributed is his name and that he don't got much else to add. What do you guys think? Man, it's kind of weird.
Can we give him
Well,
some
I can-
water? Try to make him comfortable or something and just figure out what to do there.
Yeah, absolutely. He can take some. He'll take whatever generosity he can get.
I will
Is there...
administer
Or-
some
yeah.
water to him. But
Administer.
I would like
He's
for
not
no one
here.
else to know that this is poison and I'm euthanizing this bird.
No.
We're having such a fun time tonight, guys. I think we should just call it right there.
Well, I mean, son of a bitch.
You guys aren't supposed to know. Don't be sad. It's just he's not gonna make it.
Poison.
Don't
Never
worry about
mind.
it.
Can we roll a perception check?
Nope. It's just water, you guys.
Scott's running the game now.
Just trying to influence Kyle.
The role
This
of
is my
Dr. G
character.
will now be played by
You have to
Kyle.
like it.
You have to like it. That's not how that works.
Is it? I mean, he seemed like he was doing some doctorly stuff. I don't know if I
I
would
hustled
even.
you. Trying to hustle. Exactly.
I don't know if
Thank
I
you,
would
Blaine.
even think to even be inquisitive about his intent. You know, I just assume he's being doctorly. He seemed like he was I say, you seen the 22? He rolled a goddamn 22 on that original medicine check. He was a goddamn house for a minute, you know? I mean, MD with the fucking drug problem. He was great.
I'm still medicining. Like, let me medicine him.
Yeah, we'll worry about it next week. But for now, we'll just let everybody be mad for at least 7 days.
I ain't bad. There's another Birdman around
So,
here. I got
The
2 loaded
doctor
pistols and some.
has poisoned the bird. Is that what you were saying?
No,
I gave him water.
I'm
I just gave him water.
I'm saying that we're
We
gonna
don't
find
trust you.
out what happens next week.
Okay, so right now we're
on
waiting
High
for the
Fantasy.
doctor to poison the bird. Gotcha. I know where I'm at.
Oh, you got all meta now. Nobody knows nothing about no poison besides the doctor man.